Okay, we're at the Connection at Oxford. How many units and buildings are here at the Connection?
We have 13 apartment buildings, and there are 312 apartments and around 800 bed spaces.
Okay,
We also have the pool house and the main office building as
awesome.
well.
Of those 13 buildings, is anything offered differently? Like, in some, are there only one bedroom to four? Or-
In every single building, there are 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom spaces, 2 bed, 2 bath, 3 bed, 3 bath, and 4 bed, 4 bath. Every single bedroom gets their own bathroom. We could zoom in on this maybe. Show each of the floor plans.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So I know there's a lot of people that lease. Is there any owners here at the Connection?
No, there's not. Each lease is a 12-month lease unless you're subleasing your apartment.
Awesome. Here at the Connection, what exactly catches the people's attention?
We have the biggest pool in Oxford, and every single one of our bed spaces is furnished. You get a dresser, a desk, a dining room table, a couch, a TV stand, a bed, you know, all of your appliances and stuff.
You mentioned the appliances. Is there any other amenities you guys offer here?
Everybody has their own washer and dryer, which is awesome compared to like living in the dorms and stuff. We have a tanning bed and study rooms and a printer that you can use, and also the clubhouse, which has like a pool table and big TVs and all that jazz.
Very cool. As mentioned above, I guess prior, you mentioned what catches people's eye. Is there anything that directly scares them away?
I can't personally think of anything. It's not the closest apartment to campus, so maybe that could be it. It's a little bit of a distance.
The price seems definitely fair amongst other apartments.
It is, including that all the apartments are furnished, and it's already included electricity and stuff like that.
Okay. When I was pulling in, I saw the out bus. Does that have a direct impact with the students that live here?
Well, I ride the out bus every day to and from campus, and it's always packed with people, so I'm never like by myself at the bus stop. So yeah, I feel like it does have a big influence.
Okay. Is there any, I guess, we mentioned the flyer. Is there any other marketing techniques or?
Yeah, we have a website, connection@oxford.com. We can give you a whole bunch of information about it.
Okay, very cool. So you mentioned there's no owners. Is it allowed in the lease to sublease your apartment for the football weekends? Because as we know, those are a big thing in Oxford.
I have been told that people have rented out their apartments for weekends. In our leases, it doesn't really say anything about it, but I mean, it's all under their name. So, you know, if there are any damages done, it would all go towards their monthly bill, I guess.
Is there, when I was also walking in, it said that you guys are fall for the fall. Is that typical? As we mentioned, it's pretty tough for somebody to move in if everybody's trying to renew their lease because they have priority, I would imagine.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you how many people renew their leases and how many new residents we have, but right now we are 100% capacity except for a few bed spaces that we didn't have people show up, or they ended up not moving in, or you know, stuff like that, and we're trying to fill those, but there's only like 4 or 5 open bed spaces, not full apartments.
Awesome. Do you know generally when it fills up to maximum capacity? Is it usually in the spring when people are trying to look for housing? And
I do not know. I got hired this semester, right whenever I moved in
Oh,
August.
okay. Very cool. We mentioned the outbus. How does the parking have a play here? Do a lot of people have cars that park at the Connection?
Yes, we have covered parking, which is an additional $15 a month if you want those, and then we have just regular parking, and everybody is required to have a decal. And if we've had a lot of trouble because people are just now getting their parking decals, the people parking in other covered parking areas, so that's kind of been an issue that we've been facing.
What are the precautions if they don't have a decal? Do they get towed or?
Not necessarily if they don't have a decal, but if somebody calls and is like, hey, somebody's in my covered parking, which they pay for every month, we look up the license plate number, and if we have them on file, we'll call or go to their apartment and tell them they need to move in 30 minutes, or we'll tow their car. And if they aren't a resident here, then we call a tow company.
Awesome. Okay, that'll conclude it. Thank you very much.
All righty, thank you.